So I was gonna start this video with a little skit about the lights flickering and then me being all like nose for rat too. But then that I realized that every YouTuber was gonna have the same kind of like lights flicker on and off skit. So I'm like, you know what? Jay here, my style. Let's just start the review. Hey guys, Lights Out, new horror film produced by James Wan, based on a short film. Short films were really good. I will leave the link below so you can check it out and see what started this well done horror film. So this film's about it's about a mom, a daughter who's in her 20s, a son who is in his I would say he's like 8, 9, 10ish, and they're haunted by this spooky ghost. Well, it's not really a ghost, but this being, and this being can't go into the light, hence the name The Lights Out. And basically, they have to figure out where it came from, why it's attacking them, what's going on, how to stop it. Horror movie trope stuff, the generic stuff, which generic is fine because everything's been done before somehow, some way. So it's cool. All the acting is pretty well in it. I thought it would be like, not like terrible acting, but like below subpar, because this is a very low budget film based on a short film. Most of those films don't get like high good actors or like very high budget. So I was a little curious about the acting, and everyone did well. Even the little kid who's like 8, he did fine. Teresa Palmer, who is the main female lead, she's gorgeous, but that's besides the point. She did really well. She kind of has like a blank stare for some of the movie. I would say like 25% of the film. But if I was seeing like this shadowy figure and like going through this hardcore stuff she goes through, I'd probably have a blank stare too. So I think that's probably intentional. I hope so. But I'm looking forward to her future films. So, and I've only seen her like I Am Number 4 before this, which is years ago now. But she's good. Hopefully she gets more like higher end roles. Since this is a horror movie, its main goal is to scare you. To be honest, it's not very scary. But there's a huge but here. It is a very effective thriller and horror movie, and they know how to build the tension very well. Especially since you know as the viewer, you know that when the lights are on, the characters are perfectly fine. They're safe. No matter what. They're safe. But when the lights go out, you know it's somewhere around, it's going to grab someone, it's going to scratch someone, it's going to try to kill someone. And when you constantly know that fear, the tension starts to build without you even knowing it. And there are some scenes that I don't want to say startle me, because like not like not like that startling, but like I was like on the edge, like tension filled, like, oh come on, what's gonna happen next? Something's gonna happen, come on. And I get that way not often in films. I got that way in so far this year, like 10 Cloverfield Lane and Conjuring 2, and that's about it. So good job to Lights Out, very good job. And a gripe, minor gripe, is that the ghost, demon, spirit manifestation breaks its own rules. And by that, I mean sometimes it can like mess with the lights and like flicker them on and off, and sometimes it like is like, oh, light, I can't do nothing. What am I supposed to do? Oh well, I guess I gotta go hide, in that closet now because lights are on. I can't flicker them on and off. And it's like, if you could do that earlier in the film, why can't you do that now? And in one scene, to get to the person, it like has to physically go through the door, so the person locks the door, and then the ghost spirit demon thing, I'm gonna just call it the thing from now on, like jiggles the door and just like leaves. But then in like a later scene, it like somehow like sneaks into the room from like through the wall or under the bed or something, and then it's like, you just had to go through the door, but now you're perfectly fine to just like ghost phase through stuff with no problem. And it's like, when you have a film like this, or It Follows, films like those, you have to set ground rules for the film, and you have to follow them. Figure out what your thing, monster, it, she, he thing, can and can't do. And just work the script from there. And most films don't do that, but in this case, it would have been a little bit better. Like, the film's good, but it would have been that tad bit better if they just followed its own rules. And a character, the boyfriend, the lead. Oh my god, best character in the film. The boyfriend character is so human and just so like down to earth and like so relatable that you click instantly with this character. And when he first walked on screen, I'm like, fantastic. He is going to be the stupid, I'm a boyfriend jock guy and I want to get killed the first one to die. And I thought he was going to be cannon fodder instantly. Like, I'll go see it, die. And then the more the film goes on, you're like, okay, he's a good character. This is a huge first. Because most horror films, or most films really in general, have like that one boyfriend girlfriend character who's just like there for like comfort, and then that's it. But like, no, this character actually puts in work. He carries the team. He does it all. He's a really good character. So and sadly, my main gripe is the ending is kinda iffy. It kinda just like ends per se, and it's like there's a conclusion, but it's like there needs to be more of this conclusion to really satisfy me. And it's like, yay, the ending, and then it's like, done. And I'm kind of like, I would have liked to see more of the characters' dynamics in the ending scene, but what can you do? Films aren't perfect. So, and this is a very, very, very teensy minor spoiler. The ghost monster demon thing, he, she, it thing, is designed. When it's in the shadows, it's freaking horrifyingly creepy. And that might be just for me, because one, ghosts with long black hair. Thanks, foreign horror films like Ju-on and Ringu, which is The Ring and The Grudge, for those who don't know. Female ghosts with long black hair horrify me. Long fingers horrify me. Very, very like malnourished looking people horrify me. What else? And things that move unnaturally, like Mama, horrify me. So those four things combined kind of gave me the freaking chills a lot. And I like the design in the shadows because it has like two like white piercing eyes. Not white, because they're like faded out, so they're like a grayish, and it works really well. But there's one scene where you see it where you actually fully see it, and it's kind of like you should have kept that. You shouldn't have shown that because the in shadows design is so much creepier than it fully shown that you're like, yeah, I understand why you did that, and it worked for the context of the film, but for creep factor, you shouldn't have did that. And that's about it, because the design is kind of generic out of the shadows. Not the Ninja Turtles movie. Gotcha. But yeah, the film's good. It's a well done horror film. I didn't expect it to be as well done as it is. So if you're a horror fan, go support this film. Support new directors and films based on short films and very, 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 very low budget films. They need your support. Filmmaking needs your support. It needs it. Go do it. So, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.